Set your boundaries. Many people just do whatever they wanted to do. And I did not care what anybody thought about me. Turn all over me. This is not okay. You're free now. You know, I suffered with and I struggled with boundaries. Just allowing people, and that goes back to me people pleasing, but letting people just do whatever they wanted to do. Walk all over me, whether it was relationship, romantic relationship, and or work relationship. And we never want to be a doormat. I don't know anybody who would raise their hand to say, run all over me. But I learned to set boundaries in my relationship and to keep those boundaries in my relationship. And I'm not talking about romantic, but I am. I'm also talking about workspace boundaries. It took me a long time, but I finally got it. When something's not okay, make it clear. Make it known. And I have to say, whatever reason I could set some boundaries in certain relationships, but then when it came to work, I didn't really set any boundaries. I don't know if it was I could set boundaries in personal relationships, more so romantic relationships, but not like the friendship. It was something about workplace and friendships where I would let people just walk all over me. And maybe to a certain extent I did do it in my romantic relationships, but if there was a boundary set in all of my life, it was in the romantic relationship. But I don't know if it was something that I learned or something that I picked up on or something that I just don't know how I came about being walked on, not setting those boundaries and allowing people to do me any kind of way, treat me any kind of way. And this is why I have to say some of our relationships didn't work out, friendship, romantic or not, because I wasn't clear with me and I wasn't clear with them. So when you're not clear, then what? Things just go wild. But I have to say that I appreciate boundaries more than I ever have in my life. And this all led to the transformation I told you about. If you haven't watched my other video about, what was that video that I was talking about? Being too nice. Watch that video. I'm going to point here, so hopefully the video can be here like magic. And you can see, or at least the title can be here. Being too nice, that's all kind of like the same thing, not setting boundaries. Expressing yourself and saying, speaking up for yourself and saying, hey, this is not okay. And that's okay. I did that. And I spoke up for myself. And it's so recent, and I have just been intentionally living in that way. It's so liberating. Like, okay, I'm used to being nice. You know me as the nice person. But now I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm gonna give it to you hard. I'm gonna give it to you real. And that's how we all want it. Straight, hard, and real. But anyway, so I spoke up and I said, hey, this is not okay. And this was in the workspace. And that was so liberating, and I did not care what anybody thought about me. Yes, there was moments of like, oh, what is this person gonna say? What are they gonna think? And I had to go back to saying, you're free now. You don't have chains on. You don't have chains on. Your feet not tied up. You're not like, yes, I'm asshole. Yes, I'm asshole. No, that's not me anymore. I used to be that way. And I'm not going to say that anymore. It's no more yes, Samantha. It's more so, and not more so, it is. Sophia, what is it that you need to do? What is it that you need to say? What is it that you need to stand up for yourself? So, set your boundaries. Make it clear. Make it known. If somebody crosses you, it's not about, I understand, pick your battle. Yes, everything is not meant to, but that's when wisdom kicks in, and you need to ask for wisdom if you don't have it, or if you feel you need it, or if you feel that you want to make sure you have it, ask for it. It will be given to you. But when a boundary is crossed, you need to express that. You need to make sure that people know. Whoever has crossed your boundary, they know. But also listen to your intuition, because everything is not meant to be said. And it's not that you're running away from things or you're escaping, but your intuition will guide you. So your intuition will guide you as to whether you need to speak, take action, or be still. And all of those can communicate boundaries. All of them. No matter if you're silent, no matter if you're saying something verbally, no matter if you're taking action, all of those things can express what you need to do. Listen to your intuition. I'm going to definitely talk about intuition. Intuition is so powerful. But I learned that I spoke up for myself, and I have been intentionally choosing to express my boundaries. And there's still work to do for me on that, because sometimes I'm just like, let me just be a little quiet, but that's not the moment to be quiet. That's the moment to speak up. So as I'm going on this journey, I ask you to come on this journey with making your boundaries known, making your boundaries clear. And once we do that, the world will be a better place, because you're being respected, you're being expressed, and when you do that, people respect and love you. But if you allow people to walk all over you, they will treat you all kinds of ways. I'm a living testament to that, especially in the workplace. Being too nice, not setting boundaries, people will do whatever it is, but you need to say, hey. But as long as you allow that, people will run all over you and disrespect you, and they'll cross you many times. So choose to make your boundaries known. Just like when you buy a house and you're buying land or property, you know what boundaries you have so the other person will cross you. And when they cross you, oh no, your tree is too far on my land. You need to move that. That's how we need to be. We need to be the creator of our boundaries. We don't give it to anybody else to create the boundaries. that we need, but we create our boundaries for others to respect. So that's something I've learned, and I'm intentionally making a decision to make sure my boundaries are there and they are clear. So I'm going to do a toast again. Cheers to speaking up. Cheers to making your boundaries known. Cheers to letting people know when they cross you. Hold on. This is not about being negative or getting someone told, but expressing yourself. This is what this is about. This is what this is about. And creating the space in which you feel safe and comfortable. And sometimes we have to get out of our comfort zones, but that's another topic, and we'll talk about that. But for now, create your space for you to be respected and comfortable and not crossed. And it's not always about being comfortable, so I don't want you to confuse that. Because growth is not always comfortable. But making your boundaries known. So cheers to that.